Michael Bay! Splash!
So, I just saw Transformers Age of Extinction, and let's start with the good points. Now, like I always do, I start with the good points, but don't get me wrong, this movie completely sucked, okay? So just don't get confused because I'm talking about the good stuff. Probably the best part about this movie is Kelsey Grammer and Stanley Tucci. Those guys are amazing actors. I wish they were in more things. Stanley Tucci is my favorite part of Hunger Games, and Kelsey Grammer, it was great in X3. No matter how smart his part was, he was still great. So I really like those two guys together. They kind of work together in this movie. They have a few interactions and they're great. But that's pretty much it. Mark Wahlberg is just same old Mark Wahlberg like he always is, doing his Mark Wahlberg thing. He's in Texas, which is where I'm from, but not really an accurate display of Texas there. Not really that accurate at all, actually. Apparently Mark Wahlberg is like the only guy from Boston that lives in Texas, but to each his own. There was a lot worse stuff in this movie than just that. So, what was worse? First of all, the story didn't make a single lick of sense at all, okay? Like, every plot point is just like, what? What am I watching right now? You're just constantly questioning yourself and whether or not this can really be classified as a movie because it just sucks terribly. Of all the Michael Bay movies, this is the Michael Bayest of them all. Okay, it's got every Bayism in the book, and when you combine all those together, you get a movie that really, really sucks really bad, okay? So in this movie, you know, the Transformers are kind of in a different place that they've been in the other movies, and things have kind of changed a little bit, but at the end of the day, the story is just moving from action set piece to action set piece by really thinly placed stuff and really thinly placed plotting, and pace is all off, and they spend way too much time on Mark Wahlberg's plot. I actually found myself in the movie, I was like, can we get a Transformer fight scene, please? Because there's just way too much Mark Wahlberg in here. I mean, this is the fourth movie, okay? The grandeur of seeing a Transformer rise up out of that pool, that is all gone now. I mean, we basically need them to be doing something, you know, completely different, you know? And the Dinobots, do not get your hopes up for that. They're in about this much of this humongous movie. And the movie is like almost 3 hours long, and you feel every second of it. I mean, you really, especially towards the end. The first half of it, or the first 30 minutes of it, was actually okay. I was like, okay, maybe this is not totally sucking right now. But then all my expectations really come to fruition about halfway through, and everything just falls apart, and stuff is happening. It doesn't make any sense, and you're just wondering, you know, why are the Autobots not changing into different vehicles all the time? Because they can. They can just scan a vehicle and change into it. And I don't understand why they don't just hop and skip and turn into an airplane, turn into a car. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. But anyway, if you've liked the first three Transformers movies, you'll definitely like this one. It's a lot of the same stuff. A lot of explosions, so many explosions. But if you didn't really like 2 or 3 and only kind of like the first one, like me, this is going to be a pretty rough experience for you. So that's my thoughts on it. I don't know if you liked it. Tell me what you think in the comments. Do you think that we'll get another one of these? It's looking like this one's going to be pretty successful. Hypothetical question here. If Michael Bay were to not direct another movie, but the studio wanted to do one, who would you get to direct Transformers 5? Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Tell me what you think of this video in the comments, and I'll see you next time.